Have you heard the rumor, the big rumor about a Batman Superman movie being the next?
That's what everyone thinks James Gunn is writing.
Well, okay, yeah. So
please.
to make this clear, I had a James Gunn answered a question about a secret sequel, saying what I'm working on in some way. I mean, yes, but is it a straight up? Okay, he's asked about working on a sequel. Let me say that again. I
know the quote. I was confused.
James Gunn's secret is if he's working on a sequel for Superman or if he's going to be doing. What I'm working on is in some way, I mean, yes, but is it a straight up Superman sequel? I would not say necessarily. So the big rumor is that it's going to be a Batman Superman movie, and instead of a BVS, it's like a Batman and Superman, more of a world's finest. So I know what you believe they're going to be doing, and I agree with what I think they're doing. Let's have some fun here.
Okay.
If it is a Batman and Superman movie, do you think that would be a good choice?
I personally think, just like I did 10 years ago, Batman should have his own movie first.
Okay,
we've done this, and it was too soon. It is a little bit of a different scenario, though, because we do have a multiversal Batman also ongoing. So it's not like you're introducing, Batman's origin. They didn't even have to do with the Pattinson one. It was like a year one story. We know Batman's origin so much now, for sure, in recent pop culture that even new universes aren't doing it. I could see a universe where they want to make sure they establish a different Batman by putting him in a Superman movie first. But that's what they tried to do with Ben Affleck. And I do feel like that hurt the film because I didn't feel like tonally it benefited Superman to have a sequel that wasn't just a Superman sequel. I think Man of Steel 2 would have been nice before BVS. But I also don't feel like it helped Ben Affleck because I would have wanted a Ben Affleck Batman movie more than most things. And we never got it because of the way the trajectory went. I don't think World's Finest makes sense. But I do think that if you're building a universe where everything's already established, the quote came out this week that there's been metahumans for 300 years. If there's been metahumans for 300 years, I could see Batman already being formed and therefore making that part of the conversation. So it is less daunting than other scenarios. I still would prefer it be my Mr. Terrific pitch because I do think James starts writing, like look at the Christmas special. Like Guardians Christmas special is clearly a labor of love of discovering Mantis and wanting to write more with Drax and Mantis. I feel like the way Mr. Terrific has been in the comics the last 5 years, I feel like what James is going to do with Mr. Terrific, I feel like Eddie Gathagi as a man, as an actor, as a comic fan, and as a collaborator, that's going to be the sweet spot. So I would still double down on hopefully a Mr. Terrific movie.
I think you'll have the Peacemaker effect.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's more.
That spun out of the Suicide Squad. That's a great parallel. I feel like that's something I'd rather see earlier. I want to see what James Gunn does with Batman, obviously. Like everyone loves Batman, but I hope it's Mr. Terrific.
The part of the marketing that I don't think is truly succeeding is getting people who are newbies or not familiar with excited. Let's just use Mr. Terrific. I don't feel like it's getting people who don't know who Mr. Terrific is truly excited to see Mr. Terrific. And they don't need to.
I think it's conscious. I think they're afraid of showing too many other characters in screen time volume to I think everyone leading up to the movie is like, there's 85 people in this. I think the trailers have to be 90% Superman, and therefore there's only 10% of other people to share, so there's no backlash.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of like promotion around the other characters that are in there. Like you and Andrew talked about all the posters.
Yeah.
Which I understand they're releasing all these character posters, but I haven't heard much enthusiasm around like, it's like you got to do that sell with the Guardians of the Galaxy. People don't know who the Guardians are, but that's the focus of the movie. So it's a very different ask of what I'm bringing up. My point is though, that I think after people watch Superman, they're going to be really excited for more Mr. Terrific. Just like, John Cena was a sell for Peacemaker, but no one's really excited for Peacemaker in Suicide Squad.
But then we showed why.
Yes,
Like you proved it, your point. You validated that choice. And I think Mr. Terrific is also something that's going to be kind of, I'm trying to say this fondly. The world right now needs to value intelligence. So I think it's a good character for 2025, 26, 27. I think Reed Richards and Mr. Terrific both being characters whose superpower is largely intelligence is a good thing for children in an age of burning books and getting rid of education. And these movies are, if anything, supposed to be something that inspire us to do better. I can't learn to fly. I can learn to read better. So I feel like if we're going to encourage kids, Mr. Terrific is a great character for kids to go, that guy invented stuff and he donated it and he wants to make the world better because of his mind. like Batman, kids want to be Batman because he doesn't have powers. Mr. Terrific's a smart guy. I think we need Mr. Terrific right now.
I think that's why Iron Man works so well.
100%.
Yeah.
He's a guy that's like, I shouldn't be a warmonger. I should use my billions and also my smarts to build and help. I think that's what we need more. And I feel like Iron Man started a universe because of that.
That's
and
why
like,
Batman can lead the Justice League, because he uses his brains.
Exactly. He's thinking so far ahead. And I think Mr. Terrific is going to play that kind of role to the point where it also wouldn't necessarily make sense bringing Batman yet. Because you've got one. You've got a great guy that's doing all smarts. So I'm biased.